Hello. Sorry guys, I'm just putting out a quick post about the readathon. So if you guys are here, thank you for stopping by. We are going to be reading The Kingdom of Back. So if you guys have a copy of the book, feel free to read along with us. I'm going to give it about 10 minutes just so everyone can join, and then we'll go ahead and get started. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm gonna put my hair up because I just cannot. Hello, Lori. Welcome. How are you today? Move myself a little closer. I feel like I'm like so far away from you guys. Good. I'm so glad you're doing well. Are you gonna be reading Kingdom of Back with us today? Hello for everyone that is joining. We're gonna start reading in about 9 minutes. Hopefully I'm not glitching too much. Has anyone read the book that's here? Have you guys read it yet, or is this gonna be your guys' first time? Have you started it? What's going on? I'm so excited to be reading this. It's going to be fantastic. I've heard great things about this book too, so I'm really excited for it. Let's see. Are you guys ready yet? Also, if I'm like low energy today, I'm like really tired. Yeah, I'm like really tired today. Hi Brayden, how are you? I was like laying on the couch right before I started this live, and I was like, I think I'm going to fall asleep. I'm so freaking tired today. But I'm ready to read. I did get, Brayden, I don't know if you have Libby, but I was able to get Libby through Kingdom of Back audiobook through my library. I just looked it up today. If you have that, then maybe you might be able to borrow it there. But hopefully I will be able to actually listen to it for today's live show, but we'll see. I'm gonna start in about 5 minutes, so you have time. No worries. Hello for people that are just joining. We're gonna start reading in just a little bit. What have you guys been up to today? It is Sunday. Any good plans, or are you guys just chilling at home? It's kind of hard to do much, I know, with everything that's going on, so have you guys been doing anything fun? Or is there any reading plans that happened today? What's your guys' day going like? Clap when you land. Awesome. I was reading that last night and I'm really enjoying it. Are you enjoying it? Hi, Luna. Also, thank you for joining, Quinn. Are you going to be reading Kingdom of Back with us today? Hi, dear. How are you? Yeah, I'm not used to reading too many books in verse, and the books that I've read previously in verse, I didn't love them, but I am really enjoying Clap When You Land. I think Elizabeth Acevedo has a wonderful way of telling a story, so I'm very excited about that. I'm sorry, Brayden, that they didn't have the audiobook. I thought I would mention it just in case, but everybody's Libby is different because it goes through different libraries, so I thought I would mention it. Hi, Aya. I always want to say Aya, but it's Aya, right? How are you? Thank you for joining us today. I'm like in like a dancing mood. There's no music on, but I'm just here living my best life. And differing from our usual streams, there will be no wine today. It is way too early in the afternoon for me to start drinking wine, so it's just gonna be me, wineless, and some books. Oh no! Sharon, you're still at the grocery store. No! It does. The grocery store takes so long because there's only like a couple lines, and I get it. Everyone's trying to stay safe, but dang. You started to reread a Thunderhead, and you finished Eclipse, and started Breaking Dawn. Dang, those are some big books too. Thunderhead's like 400-ish pages, I think, but Eclipse and Breaking Dawn are some big, chunky books for sure, so I commend you, girl. You doing the most over there. We're gonna start soon, guys. I'm just kind of waiting for people that really wanted to join the stream to hop on, and then we'll start reading. Yeah, shopping for that many people ain't no joke. That's a lot of work. Alcohol for me. You know what? You do you, Sharon. You do you. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? Yeah, I think I talked to you about it. It wasn't great. It was just kind of meh. Yes. Let's Talk About Books is going to be very fun. Brayden reached out to me for a like YouTube series that he wants to do called Let's Talk About Books, and we're gonna go live tomorrow. Oh, really? Thunderhead is a lot bigger than I thought it was, but just over 500 pages. Yeah, Breaking Dawn. I was reading Breaking Dawn and Crescent City at the same time, and both of those books were like just under 800 pages. I was like, what am I doing to myself? Oh, you're shopping for alcohol. Got it. I thought you meant you were drinking alcohol when you got home. Not right now, obviously at the store. And ice cream, I think that's what you meant, but I got you, girl. I love me some ice cream. Oh, I wanted to let you guys know that if you guys were interested in the book club, Simply We Read, I did start a Discord for it as well as an Instagram. A little later on today, I will link that for you guys, but you guys can check that out. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know. That is officially going to be starting. Scythe is going to be our first pick. I already have everything broken down in the Discord. So, that's going to be a lot of fun. Brayden, is that going to be on your channel, or are we doing it on Discord? Are you guys ready for this? Because I am so excited. I'm really hoping that it's good. I've heard such great things. I'm hoping that I love it, just like everyone else has loved it. But hopefully it's going to be good. Has anyone read it? Oh, it's gonna be on Discord. I know. Welcome back, by the way. The cover is gorgeous. I'm so excited. Yeah, Luna, I'm so glad you were able to get an e-copy through Overdrive. I love it when they're just so easy to grab and go. Makes it so much more fun that way. But it looks like everyone except for Sharon is ready. Sharon is shopping for her very large family at the grocery store. But is everyone ready to read? Sharon, do you know how much longer you'll be? Brayden's ready. Luna's ready. Emma's ready. Emma, I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Welcome. Okay. Seisha? Did I say that right? I think I tried to pronounce it at the last stream. Did I say that right? Okay. Sharon, you said you'll catch up. Okay, perfect. Seisha, I'm so glad you're ready. Looks like Aliska? Oh man, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering these names. Please tell me if I say it wrong and how to pronounce it in the comments below. I don't wanna mess up anybody's names. Hi Kishma, how are you? It looks like everyone's ready. So we're gonna do our first reading sprint, guys. We're gonna go for 15 minutes. If you guys have been on my streams before, you know that I am not very good about reading sprints, but we're 12 minutes in and we're starting our first reading sprint, so I'm killing it. But this is mostly gonna be a reading stream, so if you come here to chat, we will do a little bit of that, but mostly reading. So Abby, I'm so glad you're excited. Hi, welcome. But let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna do our first reading sprint, and we'll end it right at 3 o'clock, okay? So let's go ahead and start right now, and I'll check up with you guys at 3. Alright, guys. That was the first 15-minute sprint. Where did my bookmark go? Did I not bring a bookmark with me? I do this all the time. Okay. What did you guys think? Any thoughts? How far did you guys get? Hi, Denise. Welcome. We're going to chat for about 5-10 minutes, and then we're going to hop right back into reading. I'm glad that you could join us today, Denise. For those of you guys who are here and don't know what's going on, we're reading Kingdom of Back as a read along, just with the whole group. We're going to chat. If you guys decide not to read it and you still want to read along with us, feel free to do so. Luna, you got 27 minutes in or 27 pages in, and you're enjoying it. I'm 16 pages in, and I'm also really enjoying it. 12 pages, Lori, awesome. Hi, Gabriel, welcome. Glad you can join us. Okay, 27 pages. Girl, you read so fast, it's ridiculous. Yes, I'm really enjoying it. I like Marie Lou's writing style. My day is all weird. The power went out yesterday and came back on like an hour ago. There was a huge storm yesterday. Oh wow, that's crazy. KO, where do you live? It's interesting so far. It is. I don't know where it's going. I mean, I do and I don't. You guys get what I'm saying. But I'm interested to see kind of where she takes the story and how intricate her writing can be. 17 pages, Celia, that's awesome. Kishma, 9 pages is wonderful, so don't even worry about that. I'm listening to my audiobook at 3 times speed, so if I was reading it physically, I would be a lot slower as well, so no worries. What do you guys think about her writing style and the story itself? Illinois, oh. Really, in the summer? Storm and tornado warnings? Interesting. I would have thought that would have been like maybe in the spring or in the winter, but not in the summer. Very interesting. I hope you're staying safe. You've never read a Marie Lu book before, neither have I. I'm very intrigued to see how I like this book, because I would be very intrigued to pick up more of her writing if I like it. I am really enjoying her writing style. Awesome, Luna. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Haven't read any of her books before, but I'm enjoying it so far. Good. Emma, no worries. I'm just glad you're here. Glad you're reading along with us. We'll do some non-book related chats in just a second, so you can participate then. Yeah, I don't know where this is going, but I'm very, very intrigued. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it so far. The beginning of a book is always, like, for me, the most crucial, because you're really trying to figure out, like, the interest level, how much it pulls you in. If it doesn't pull me in from the beginning, it's very hard for me to continue. And I know that Brendan was saying that he was finding it hard to get into, so hopefully that will change in a bit. The book is about, everyone knows of Mozart. Wolfgang Mozart. It's about his sister. I don't really remember how to pronounce her last name. I mean her first name. Nannerl Mozart. His older sister that had a love for playing the piano and composing music. However, because she was a woman in the 1700s, she, once you get older, you're supposed to marry into a family and leave those things behind, but her goal is to be remembered and not to be forgotten by the world, and so she wants to do something worth remembering, but she's like really struggling with the time period and the people that are oppressing her, basically. And then it has some magical realism tied into it with this place called the Kingdom of Back. So I don't really know what the magical world is leading to just yet, because we only have a glimpse of it in the first couple of chapters, but we will definitely see. I hope that made sense to me. I hope I explained that well. Yeah, the book sounds really intriguing, and I was watching, which booktuber was I watching? I don't remember what her name was, but she loved this book. She said it was the best book that she's read all year, 5 out of 5 stars. So I was really intrigued when I was able to pick it up. Hopefully that I really enjoyed it as much as she did. Laura, you read War Crossed and Wildcard and you liked it. Elliot Brooks, thank you. You knew exactly who I was talking about. Yes, Elliot Brooks. I was watching her channel and she loved it. So hopefully we love it as well. Yeah, I haven't read War Crossed, but I've heard great things. So hopefully I enjoy it. Yes, I do watch Elliot Brooks quite a bit, and I really love her channel. She's a fantastic booktuber. If you guys don't know about her channel, you should definitely look into her. She's fantastic. She reads a lot of adult fantasy, and her channel's awesome. Luna, you're going to add it to your wish list. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. Haven't had a tornado in our area in 20 plus years, but the storms have been pretty bad. Thankfully, we have no fallen trees. That's really good. At least you guys are staying safe. I know, especially with like tornadoes and stuff like that, they're just so like unpredictable. You can't, I mean, I don't know, can you predict them? Maybe the weather people can, but for the people living in there every day, I assume that's kind of hard to predict. Legend, that's the series that I was thinking about, Legend. And I also really want to read that. I've heard great things about that. Gabriel, I have read 97 books this year. And I only know that because I checked Goodreads this morning. But yes, 97 books, and I'm currently in the middle of 5 books. Yeah, I know. I had like a really, really big reading month in January and February and March. I read 22 books each month, and so that really like brought my numbers really high. And then April, May, and June, I really slowed down. So I really want to read Peace and Turmoil by Elliot Brooks. I've heard that it's very good, and I'm very interested to see how it is. I'm really glad that you loved it. And to answer your question, how I read so much, I listened to a ton of audiobooks when I was at work. I worked in an office at the front desk for 8 hours a day, and so all I would do instead of listening to music was listen to audiobooks, and that's the reason why I read so many books during that time. I saw your Goodreads last night and saw you finished ACOTAR. Yes, I did finish it, and I loved it so much. It's one of my favorite books of the year, for sure. Not my favorite book of the year, but one of my favorite books. Sarah J. Maas has quickly become my favorite writer, so I loved it. It was a fantastic book. I'm glad you also read multiple books at once. I have like 9 on my currently reading shelf. Yeah, I read a ton of books at once. I know I probably shouldn't, but like there's a lot of books that I start and then don't necessarily finish right when I should. But yeah, I do read quite a bit at the same time. Audiobooks have been helping you so much. I'm glad. I didn't finish all of the Throne of Glass books. I've only read the first one in the series, and I will continue on with Assassin's Blade very soon. I just picked up ACOTAR first, so. Yes, Sarah J. Maas is awesome. She's a fantastic writer, and I cannot wait to read more of her work because she is amazing. What's your guys' favorite book that you read this year? I would love to know. Definitely will look into some of the books that I haven't read, for the ones that you guys mentioned. So you guys can let me know what your favorite books are, and then we'll go ahead and jump into another reading sprint. I liked Throne of Glass a lot, Denise. I did. I really enjoyed it. Felix Ever After. Loaded question. I don't think it's a loaded question. I really enjoyed her character. I thought that she has a lot of potential for growth. I think, for me, the thing that I love about Sarah J. Maas so much is that she writes very badass female characters, strong, badass female characters, and I love being able to see that written in books. And so that's what I love about her the most. She's very strong-willed, and she just has a lot of fight in her, and I love seeing that in a character. So for me, I really enjoyed her. I know that Sharon also read ACOTAR with me, and she also, I think she said that she really enjoyed the character. Oh wait, Nesta. Who are we talking about right now? Nesta. Oh, the sister. I was thinking Feyre. Nesta. liked her. I think I would be very interested to see what Sarah J. Maas does with that series, and where she goes from there with the sisters, because I think that the sisters have a lot of growth potential. I'm sorry, I totally spaced on reading that name properly, but yeah, I did like her sister. I think that she was an interesting character. Stepsister by Jennifer Donnelly. I've never heard of that. Ties between On the Come Up and Serpent and Dove. Oh, okay, awesome. Both of those books I have not read yet, but are on my radar. I really loved The Nowhere Girls. Awesome. The Henna Wars. I've heard great things. And All We Got in the Dark. Grace Year. I have that on my shelves. I really need to read it. Yeah, 97. Honestly, I didn't mean to read that many books this year. It just kind of happened. But you just have to be like happy with your own reading pace. Some people read slower than others, and I totally attest that to audiobook listening. I just had so much time in the day to listen to audiobooks that I was able to finish so many. Which 5? Oh, hi, Peculiar Liger. Did I say that right? Peculiar Liger. I'm glad you can join us. Sorry, I'm just getting through the chat, and then we will start reading again. Which 5 books are you reading? I'm currently reading The Hate You Give, Archie, Volume 1 from my my TBR bingo. I'm reading Clap When You Land. I'm reading a random smut book called Running Wild, and then I'm reading Kingdom Back. I did not finish all 3 books of the Infernal Devices yet. I really need to get on to the second one, but I just haven't had the time. Your face when you realized who Nesta is. I know, I'm so sorry. I was like in the zone talking about Feyre and then realized that's not who you were asking about, but sorry about that. The House in the Cerulean Sea by T.J. Klune and Felix Ever After, as well as Crescent City. Yes, all of those are fantastic books. Well, from what I've heard, but Crescent City was fantastic. Poppy War and the Dragon Republic. I've heard the series is fantastic, and I really need to read it. The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. Wow, a throwback book, but I'm really glad that you loved it so much. Yes, Crescent City was fantastic. I don't know if I'll have it as a part of my book club because I've already read it, unless you guys are interested in adding that in for a month, and then I can definitely do a reread because I love the book so much. But Scythe is for next month, and I'm very excited for that. The last 100 pages kept me on my seat. Definitely, I couldn't put it down, and I needed to read it. Rage of Dragons, I'm very excited for September for Shelf Space Book Club for Rage of Dragons. That's going to be fantastic. Chain of Gold was meh. Interesting. I heard everybody that really loved it. You ordered Clockwork Angel on Amazon, what my thoughts are. I really enjoyed the series. Cassandra Clare is another writer that does really well at writing characters, and the plot wasn't as exciting in Clockwork Angel as I wanted it to be, but the characters were there, and that's the reason why I loved it so much. Okay, so I've gotten to the bottom of the chat. Let's go ahead and do another 15-minute reading sprint, and we'll chat some more at the end of that, okay? For those of you guys that are just joining, Kingdom Back, we're going on our second reading sprint, another 15 minutes. I didn't see any crude jokes. I'm not sure if it was deleted, but let's go ahead and get into reading. Okay guys, that is another 15-minute reading sprint down. So before we start talking, I want to make sure that everyone's kind of made it to the same, around the same spot. How you guys started getting more into the magical realism part of this book. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Okay, Luna, you're definitely... Sorry, Denise. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I tried to come back quietly, but sometimes I forget that you guys aren't on the same, you know, wavelength as me. I'm ready and you guys are not. So, my bad. Okay, Luna, you definitely got to the magical realism portion of the book. Anybody else reading this book and get there yet? Okay, just trying to replicate it. Got it. Luna, you're definitely ahead of the rest of us. Got to page 29. I'm on page 42, or 43. Not even sure anymore, but, okay. So I feel like you guys, for the people that are, ebook, okay, let me look, Celia, to see where you're at. I think you're on the same chapter as me. Oh wait, I don't know where you are. Oh, got it. Okay, so we're all kind of around the same area, but you guys have like a small glimpse of the magical realism. What's your thoughts on it? Have you guys read magical realism before? Do you think that it's tying well into the story? Do you have any ideas of where you think it'll go? Luna, you're very right about that. You made it through something. It's better than nothing. I'm very... Did you get anything good? That's funny. I'm very intrigued with this story. I think that I kind of have an idea of where this is going. I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to spoil anything, but I think I have an idea of where this is going, but I could totally be wrong. I'm usually not the best at guessing like plot twists and things like that, so I'm very interested to see where we get with this. We've currently... I have read books that have magical realism, but I think they were better. You think the other books are better than this one, Luna? Is that what you're saying? No, I have not seen your new video, dear. Not yet. I haven't watched too much BookTube in the last couple of days. I've been really busy. Few new magical elements into our world, kind of. Yeah, Celia, I think the same thing. It definitely feels very realistic in a way, and as much of a realistic way as magical realism can be. Yes. Yeah, I feel the same way, Kishma. Like it is her escape from the world that she lives in and the oppression that she deals with. I think that it'll be interesting to see like how far of an escape this becomes for her and how much of a reality this magical realism will be. Luna, to answer your question, I use Fonto to create all of my thumbnails. I think it's a free app on the Apple Store. But I'm pretty sure Android uses that as well. I'm really interested to see how much magical realism is going to take over this book, because we're only I'm only 5 chapters in, and it's very prominent at the very beginning of the story. I thought we weren't going to get more magical realism feel until more of the middle of the book, so I'm interested to see what happens. Yes, this is my first magical realism book that I've read, and it does really pull you in. It's very enticing, and she has a very lyrical way of writing, I feel like, that just makes you kind of like want to continue to read it. Honestly, I don't know too much about Mozart either. I didn't read too much into him in school or anything, so I don't really know too much about his story and his childhood, but I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Yes, I am happy that it was introduced this early. I think it was a nice surprise. Definitely not something that I was expecting, but I'm really enjoying it. And yes, the book cover is absolutely gorgeous. If Crescent City didn't have the cover that it had, this would be my favorite cover, because it's really pretty. And the Owl Crate version is even more beautiful. You don't think something can be topped, but then Owl Crate comes out with their version, and I'm like, well, dang. It's a gorgeous cover. You have the Owl Crate one, Lori? Yes, I've seen it. And I'm sad that I didn't get it when they had it, but it is gorgeous. Yes. Blue covers are my guilty pleasure. I have way too many of them, to say the least. I have a rainbow bookshelf that I showed you guys a couple streams ago, and most of my books are blue. It's kind of crazy. Owl Crate, I believe, is $30-something per month. Correct me if I'm wrong. I will have to look into that very soon, but I'm not too sure. It's gorgeous. My book just came in from Amazon a few hours ago. I ordered it once we got off the last live. Wow, I'm glad it came so quickly and you were able to join in. Yes, Owl Crate is an awesome subscription, and I'm really excited to be working with them next month. But as for like their prices, it is quite pricey. Let me look again. Unless you guys know in the chat, do you guys know how much it is? Cece, this is your first time. Let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. It's $29.99. I think that's right. Yeah, $29.99 for Owl Crate, and $38.98. Huh. I saw your message, $38.98, but online, mine just says $29.99. And it looks like you guys are able to sign back up with Owl Crate now. They are accepting new ones because I was able to click it. So if you guys are interested in that, I do have a discount code if you want to start using Owl Crate. This will be your first time reading a book by Marie Lu. Are the book boxes worth trying? I really enjoy book boxes. If I had the means to do so. Oh, you're saying that it's $38.98 with taxes and shipping. Got it, that makes more sense. I think the book boxes are really fun. If I had more financial means, I would get them all because I think they're so much fun. But I currently only have Book of the Month, and then I will be trying out 2 new book boxes next month, so I would be able to give you more thoughts on it next month. But as of this month, I enjoy the book boxes that I have, which is Book of the Month, but we'll see if I will continue their services as of right now. Does anyone else have any other book boxes that they really enjoy other than Owl Crate? I know there's Fairy Loot, Illumicrate, Real Bookish. Yes, Fairy Loot's waiting list is really long. The book boxes that I will be working with next month are Owl Crate and Real Bookish. Real Bookish is a brand new book subscription box, and it's like a combination of books and movies. So the books that are picked and the bookish items that are provided for you are movie related. So I'm really excited to be trying that. I signed up for Spears Something or Other and Trek Bookish, YA, and Peace and Pages. Wow, that's a ton of book boxes. I don't think I've ever heard of any of those. Yeah, I know, right? Once you convert the prices, you're like, dang, that's a lot of money I'm just spending. Once Upon a Book Club. Oh, their books aren't the best? That's sad. Denise, don't apologize for asking that many questions. That's what we're here for, to answer your questions. But Owl Crate, you get one book in the box, but you also get, the box is filled with a whole bunch of other bookish items. So, I mean, I've seen tons of things, candles, cards, big like tapestries, pins, like everything. So the money that you spend is worth it once you equal all of the amount of the stuff that you get in there. Sometimes they'll do 2 books in a box if it's like a specialty book that they're adding in there, but it's usually just 1 book a month. Yeah, I thought that Owl Crate had a long, let's see, a long waiting list as well, but I just went onto their website right now, and I was able to add it to my cart, so I'm not sure if they're allowing people to do it right now. So we'll see. I think you should definitely try it. Lori, I know I saw that on your channel. Ouch, I was sitting on my knees too long. Ow. Ow. Yeah, Owl Crate unboxings are so much fun. If you guys want to know a little bit more about Owl Crate, feel free to check out Lori's channel for some Owl Crate unboxings, and tons of YouTubers do them as well. So, oh, you tried it and it says sold out. Yeah, I'll definitely reach out to the people that I talked to at Owl Crate and see how long they're planning on doing such an extended wait list, and see if I can get some answers for you guys. Luna, we're talking about Owl Crate and their waitlist and different book subscription boxes. But we're going to start doing another reading sprint in a little while. Yeah, you're welcome. I will definitely reach out to them and see what they say. Hopefully, I know with COVID, a lot of things have slowed down, especially with their production times, and I think that's why they've had an even longer waitlist extension, because it's hard to get the boxes to the people that are already subscribed to them, let alone the new people that are jumping on. So I will definitely reach out, but I can totally understand why things are taking a little longer than they used to. Let's see. Feel free to chat in the chat. Just a second. I'm gonna look into something very quickly. I'm going to try to share with you guys the Discord for the book club. So let's see if I can figure out how to do that on my laptop. Okay, here we go. All right. So if you guys are interested in joining the book club, next month we'll be reading Scythe, and that is the link for the Discord if you guys want to check it out. I will be uploading a video sometime this week to give you guys some more specifics, and I also have an Instagram for the book club as well, if you guys want to go follow that. Yeah, I know. My TBR pile just keeps growing and growing and growing and growing. I've only ever ordered surprise boxes of 4 books in a box, but it's so much fun. You get books that you haven't, um, that they haven't sold before, and which usually meant to be thrown away. So you have 4 books in each box. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. Thank you guys all for joining the server. I can see you guys popping up on my phone. It's going to be a lot of fun. I will definitely be more active on there in the next couple of days, so we can chat about the months to come and what you guys think the next picks should be. I'm almost positive that September is going to be Mermaid Moon, so hopefully you guys are excited for that. And then all the rest of the months will kind of be up to you guys. I'm going to leave it up to you guys to choose the books that we're going to read for the book club. Owl Crate is going to have more spots available in August. Awesome. Thank you for that, Luna. That's really helpful. Okay. The next time we chat, I'll go ahead. Which book for September? It's going to be Mermaid Moon. It's a book that was mentioned in the very first stream. And I don't really know what it's about. I have to look into it. But the cover was gorgeous. And everyone seemed really excited for it. So we will be reading that in September. It's a new release, so yes. There's a different subscription box service that they will do in the UK. I can't get all the same ones. Yeah, I know that, especially with being in a different part of the world, the subscription boxes are definitely different. So, yeah, you guys definitely have subscription boxes that we can't get over here as well, so. Awesome. Okay, are you guys ready to start another reading sprint? I'm still so tired, like my brain. I feel like the last couple of streams I've been so like a lot of energy and full of energy, and today I'm just like, let's sleep now. Yes, you're ready, Denise? Okay, let's go ahead and do it. We're gonna do another 15-minute and then we'll chat some more. But I would just like to point out the fact that I'm killing it this time with the reading sprints, okay? But let's go ahead and read. Okay. You're coming to another stop. Bye, enjoy your dinner. You're probably already gone, but bye. Michelle, were you asking us what we think of the book? Hi, Brayden, welcome back. I made it to page 60, let's see, 63. How far did you guys make it this time around? Any new thoughts? Nice, Luna. Page 50. Dang, you guys are flying through. Yeah, the way that she describes the world, it's also lyrical. It reminds me a lot of Erin Morgenstern's writing. Just like very like, almost like the music that's in the book. It's just like very like lyrical. It all flows really well. Yeah, everything she writes is really, really pretty. I didn't expect to enjoy the book as much as I am, and it's like every time the 15 minutes comes up, I'm like, wait, I want to read more. So I'm glad that it's like the enjoyment level is growing as we go. And I don't know how far everyone is into the book, but I can definitely see like the way that Wolfgang is affecting Nanrul's, is that her name? I want to say it wrong every time. Nanrul's view of like what place that she holds in making music, and the place that music holds in her life is definitely being affected by Wolfgang's skills at composing music and playing music. So that's really interesting to see too, especially not knowing too much about her story and knowing a lot about Wolfgang's story. It definitely shows the difference. And then somebody asked earlier if Wolfgang was sick as a kid, and I think that the book has just confirmed, yes, he was sick as a kid. Denise, are you gonna get it soon? Gabrielle, are you asking in a general sense how I pick what book I'm gonna read next, or are you talking about the book club? Like, in what sense? Yes. I feel like very early on she realizes like she's just not as talented as he is, even though he's much younger than her. But you can also see like the amount of love that she has for her brother as well, because even though she feels those feelings towards him, she doesn't let, at this point in the story, she doesn't let that hinder the way that she treats him, which I really enjoy as well. Page 40, started a little late. Late where? 40 is really good. Oh, okay, Gabriel. So when I do my monthly bingo, I have my entire TBR that I pick from, and then from there I just pick whatever book I'm feeling at the time. Hi, Demi. Welcome back. Yeah, I kind of, out of the 14 books that I had this month, I'm just picking up books that I think that I'm going to like in the moment, and then if I don't like them, then I put them down and pick something else up. But every book that I've read so far, I've had a good time reading them. Okay, bye. Thanks for joining us for the time that you were able to be here. Sorry it's so late for you. Yeah, exactly. Kishima, she just can't stay mad at him for long. And I really love stories like that. You don't read enough, well, I don't read enough stories that have like really awesome like brother and sister or sibling relationships that are like really love filled, and so it's really cool to see how much she loves her brother. I like that aspect of the book for sure. Gabriel got distracted with the comments, but did that answer your question? I mood read with the books that are on my TBR for a simple explanation. No need to apologize. Every once in a while I'll just see a book on my shelf and be like, ooh, I have to read that ASAP, and I'll just pick it up randomly. But if it's a month where I'm doing TBR bingo, then I try to stick to my TBR as much as I can. So I was planning on streaming for 2 hours, but honestly, you guys, I'm so tired today, and I feel like I can't like give you guys the usual excitement and like fun streams that I'm used to because I'm just so exhausted. I don't know what happened. I took some like melatonin gummies last night, and I think I'm still like suffering the effects of that today. So I'm just like really low energy. So I apologize. Do you guys want to try to do one more reading sprint before I call it quits, or do you feel like this is a good place to stop? Thank you guys, you're so sweet. If you guys are good to stop here, we can definitely stop, and then yes, it'll give you guys time to catch up for the people that weren't able to read it today. But I probably will come back middle of the week this week, and we can do some more reading of Kingdom of Back, give some people time to get the book if they want to read it with us, and then if not, then we can go from there. But I definitely think I need to go to sleep or take a nap or something, or just go lay down. But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you guys are doing well. Oh, hi, Hannah. You're just joining us, and we're just closing out the stream. You need some advice. Okay, go for it. Shoot. Before I close out the stream, ask your question. Okay, Sharon, go cook for the week. Feel free. Okay, Hannah, I will try to answer your questions as best as possible, but I don't have children, but I will try my best. Bye, Sharon. I will see you later. Hopefully you stop by the store soon and I can see ya. How to clean her ears? I don't understand your question. Oh, I totally just canceled out the live on accident. Sorry, but I'm back. Song of Achilles. Yes, we do have a copy at the store, but it's on hold for somebody already. So I don't think it's available to purchase at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop for the night, guys, but I definitely will be back to do more reading. I'm just really tired today. Hannah, I really don't understand how to answer your question. A Q-tip? I'm not sure. I've never had to clean somebody's ears, so I don't know. Sorry about that. But anyways, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys for stopping by to stream with us today. We had a lot of fun. I hope that you guys continue to read Kingdom of Back, and then we'll check in a little bit later to do some more reading later on this week. But thank you guys so much. I love you all. I will talk to you later. Bye. Weird. Bye, dance moves. Bye, guys.